Today we will discuss the second property of Z transform, and that is multiplication with exponential, which is also called a scaling property of Z transform. Now the property states that if Z transform of x of n is x of z, then Z transform of a to the power n x of n will be x of a inverse z, and the ROC is mod z between mod AR1 and mod AR2, depending upon whether the system is sequence is causal or non-causal. So let us prove this statement. Now we know from the Z transform formula, Z transform of x of n is equal to x of z, which is equal to summation n is equal to minus infinite to infinite x of n z to the power minus n. So Z transform of a to the power n x of n, which is our new function, is equal to summation n is equal to minus infinite to infinite a to the power n x of n z to the power minus n, which is n is equal to minus infinite to infinite x of n a to the power n z to the power minus n can be written as a z inverse whole to the power n. N is equal to minus infinite to infinite x of n a inverse z whole to the power minus n. So this one is the function, this is the frequency term, n to the power minus n. So if a function is x of n and is multiplied with z to the power minus n, then the Z transform is x of z. Now if a function is x of n and is multiplied with a inverse z to the power minus n, the Z transform will be x of a inverse z, hence proved. So in this way we can determine the Z transform, we can prove the multiplication property, multiplication with exponential property of Z transform. Thank you. Today we will solve a numerical with the help of multiplication with exponential or scaling property of Z transform. The question is, determine the Z transform of x of n equal to 4 to the power n u of n. This we have to find out with the help of multiplication with exponential property. Now the most basic function is u of n. So let us start the solution. We know u of n has a Z transform z by z minus 1. Now the function is, new function is 4 to the power n u of n, where this 4 plays the role of a, and the property states that z will be replaced with a inverse z, or you can say 4 inverse z. So this will be 4 inverse z, 4 inverse z minus 1, 4 inverse z upon 4 inverse z minus 1. Divide 4 inverse z in numerator and denominator, and it will be 1 upon 1 minus 4z inverse, which can further be simplified as z upon z minus 4, and mod z is greater than 4 is our ROC, which can be plotted on the Z plane. This is real Z. This is imaginary Z. Draw a circle with radius 4, and the region of convergence will be exterior to the circle with radius 4. So in this way you can determine the Z transform and region of convergence with the help of multiplication with exponential property, or you can say scaling property of Z transform. Thank you.